On the road to building financial success, education is a major key. So I strive to give you guys tools and information, especially based it mostly off my experiences in this financial world. But one of the things that have been real beneficial for me is reading, right? Now, whether it's an audio book or whether it's actually physically having a book in your hand and reading it, with your highlighter, taking notes, the fact of the matter is they're both highly effective when it comes to educating yourself and moving yourself forward. Information allows us the ability to obtain confidence. Some of us naturally have confidence, but for those of us who don't, information is our way to get it, right? If you know you can win, you're cool with putting a minor bet down, right? Or even a major bet if you know you're going to win because you know the outcome. People who have information know the outcome. So the first book I want to speak about is actually the most recent book that I read. It's called Never Split the Difference: Negotiating as if your life depended on it by Chris Voss. And what this book was really about, it was about confidence building via negotiating, right? If you have certain tactics on your side, certain strategies in your pocket, you are stepping to any table, whether it be the little kid trying to convince his mom to let him go somewhere, or whether it's a applicant striving to obtain a new job or a higher position. You having this information at your disposal puts you at an advantage. And that's what life is really about, right? One of the reasons why we are striving to obtain financial freedom is because we want an advantage over life. We're tired of working the same 9 to 5, the same 10-hour shift, right? 40 hours a week. We're trying to get out of that rat race. And the only way we're going to do that is if we have an advantage, right? People who invest, they have an advantage. People who go to school, obtain a high-paying job, they have an advantage. People who are born into a family who has connections, i.e. nepotism, they have an advantage. So I'm telling you right now, if you read this book is going to give you an advantage. It's going to help you build your confidence. It's going to help you establish strategies that will assist you in obtaining some of the things that you desire in life. And the author, he actually used to be a FBI negotiator, and he used a lot of his experience in negotiating in terms of analyzing the opposition, right? Because a lot of times you'll go somewhere and they say, oh, this is the most I could pay. It's not the most they could pay, because when you come to the negotiating table, that's not the most that you're willing to pay. That's where you're willing to start, right? Now, depending on how the negotiating goes, ultimately you're going to end up paying whatever the amount is that you truly are comfortable with in order to obtain whatever it is. No difference from an employer, right? If they want the top talent from Harvard or Yale, if they want the top experienced influencer or content creator, whatever it is, they have a number in their head that they're willing to pay, right? In terms of a maximum number. But they also have a minimum number. And sometimes, depending on how you negotiate, you may come into it and somebody already starts to negotiating off at your maximum number. The average person might just take it, but if you read this book, it'll tell you, hey, approach every situation with a strategy. Approach every situation similarly. That way, the results are going to always be in your favor. So this is, one of the many books that I think that you should read to help you out in terms of just building confidence and on your financial journey throughout life, in terms of even just having relationships with people, right? This book will even help you with relationships because it's about being balanced. It's about negotiating, getting things that you want, but also giving, right? Knowing what to give in order to get what you want. We know when we were children, if we cleaned our room, or some of us, that's all we had to do was bring home A's and B's on our report card and we would get whatever it was that we want. So it's no difference here. And this book, read it.